This is BMAC, the blind guys here with BMAC podcast 72 today of this week. First of few episodes every week. Wanted to let you guys know that we will be taking phone calls very quickly, very soon. The number will be 781-503-5800. That'll be our number to use to call in. That'll be 781-503-5800. Just call and you just say you want to be on the BMAC Blind Guys podcast. We will patch you on through. Looking forward to having very engaging conversations with you folks, you people, listeners. Very quickly, very soon. I'm looking forward to that. We're going to get that in high gear as soon as possible. But tonight, I'm going to be out singing tonight at Stevens Pinehurst Tavern in Billerica, Mass. Come down if you guys who live locally in the town. Come down. I'll be singing some songs with my buddy Keith Dennehy, who was actually a guest on this podcast not too long ago. I'll be there at 6:30, but if you guys want to come, who haven't been there before, it's at 786 Boston Road in Billerica. I'll be leaving my house at 6:30 to go down there and sing. But I wanted to talk about really quickly today the upcoming year. What's going to happen next year? I think we're going to have probably the best year we've had in a long time next year. We're going to have a complete turnaround. This year was a difficult year, but next year we're going to have the biggest, most incredible year we've had in a long time in our country. It's going to be a wonderful year. Vaccine's coming up pretty quick, and that's really, really exciting news. Who else would have done Operation Warp Speed? Who else? But I want to debut something really quick. A new impression I started doing last night. A well-known figure named Rush Limbaugh, who talks kind of like this down here. He's very much opinionated, and he's very much a man of great importance. He's a guy who knows a lot what he talks about, and he's very much a man who knows the system. Again, my impression. I hope you guys like it. Let me know in the comments and email me if you guys like my impression of Rush Limbaugh. Again, I think, in my opinion, a listener, a genius. New listener to him, but I think he's really good. I think he's on point with a lot of things he says. And I think he's very engaging, and he's quite the guy. And please also listen to Mark Levin. Just a little plug there for you guys. But I wanted to also talk about the Celtics. So I think it will be a really fun year. It will be really fun. If they can win the game tomorrow night, I would love to see a championship this year. That would be really huge. Who wouldn't want to see that if you're a Boston fan? Who would not want to see that? You guys watch some basketball. Be a fan of that basketball. And again, subscribe if you can. Again, we're going to have callers calling very quickly, very soon. The number will be, again, 781-503-5800. That'll be our number. You just call and say you want to be on the BMAC, the Linecaster podcast, and then we'll patch you on through to discuss whatever you want to talk about. Again, the number will be, 781-503-5800. That'll be our number. Again, 781-503-5800. You call and say you want to be on the podcast, and we'll patch you on through to us. So you guys are aware of that. And one more thing before you guys go. Again, I want to hear, a lot of people are scared. I want to have open debates about stuff. A lot of people are scared about that, but you shouldn't be. It doesn't make it wrong if your opinion doesn't agree with mine. I want to have these open debates and discussions with people. And that's why I'm always calling to have the, debates and discussions, all that stuff. But guys, it's been BMAC Podcast 72. We'll see you guys tomorrow for Podcast 73. Thank you, guys.